Mamelodi Sundowns Football Club, commonly known as Sundowns, stands as a prominent force in South African football, hailing from Mamelodi, Pretoria in Gauteng province. Established in the 1970s, the club competes in the Premier Soccer League, the top tier of South African football. Their home matches unfold at Loftus Versfeld Stadium, renowned for their achievements. Sundowns holds the distinction of being the most successful club in the South African PSL era. They clinched the 2016 CAF Champions League title, followed by the 2017 CAF Super Cup, and were acclaimed as the 2016 CAF Club of the Year. Domestically, they have triumphed in the Nedbank Cup 6 times, the MTN 8 4 times, and the Telkom Knockout 4 times. Sundowns made history as the first South African team to participate in the FIFA Club World Cup, securing a commendable 6th place finish. In a groundbreaking 2021 campaign, they became the first African club to capture both the CAF Champions League and CAF Women's Champions League titles. In 2023, Sundowns added another milestone by claiming the inaugural African Football League Championship, owned by South African business tycoon Patrice Motsepe. Sundowns ranks among Africa's most valuable clubs in terms of market worth. The club is celebrated for its distinctive brand of attacking football, locally dubbed shoeshine and piano, characterized by fluid passing reminiscent of Spanish tiki-taka and total football. This philosophy permeates through their youth and women's teams, underscoring their commitment to a stylish and effective playing ethos. During the early 1960s, Sundowns Football Club emerged in the vibrant community of Marastad, situated northwest of Pretoria's CBD, founded by a group of local youths. Among the pioneering figures were Frank ABC Motsepe, Roy Fisher, Ingle Singh, and Bernard Hartze. Initially named Marastad Sundowns in homage to a predecessor from the 1940s, also based in Marastad, the club began its journey. In 1969, Ingle Jinx Singh, a key founder and later owner of Marastad Sundowns and Pretoria City, later SuperSport United FC, sold the club to Dr. Bonnie Sebotsane, Dr. Motsiri Itsweng, and philanthropist Joseph Notshimane Fish Kekana. This marked a pivotal moment as the club relocated to the neighboring township of Mamelodi. In 1970, under its new name, Mamelodi Sundowns was formally established, laying the foundation for its future prominence in South African football. From 1970 to 1988, Mamelodi Sundowns experienced a roller coaster journey under various leaderships and transitions that shaped its path in South African football. In 1973, the club joined the Federation Professional Football League and reached the Coca-Cola Cup finals, narrowly losing 5-3 to Berea United. By 1978, the Federation Professional League merged with the National Professional Soccer League, leading to Sundowns' relegation to the 2nd Division. It took them 5 challenging years to regain promotion, finally returning to the NPSL in 1983. However, their initial top-flight season was tough, prompting talks of disbandment until Zola Mahobi stepped in as the new owner in 1985. That same year marked a significant milestone for South African football, with the sport becoming non-racial, culminating in the formation of the National Soccer League. Under Mahobi's tenure, Sundowns saw a resurgence, bolstered by strategic recruitments and a distinct change in their playing kit, earning them the moniker the Brazilians. Mahobi's decisive move to appoint Stanley "Screamer" Tshabalala as head coach proved pivotal. Known for his dynamic coaching style, Tshabalala implemented an exciting brand of football dubbed the shoeshine and piano. The team's prowess was evident as they clinched the Mainstay Cup in 1986 and finished 3rd in the league the following season, closely trailing behind champions Jomo Cosmos. The peak of 1988 saw Sundowns claim 2 trophies, the BP Top 8 Cup and the Olsen's Challenge Cup, underscoring their competitive edge. However, internal tensions surfaced, prompting player discontent and the resignation of coach Tshabalala. Amidst these changes, ownership of the club shifted to Standard Bank, leading to a period of financial uncertainty until Angelo and Natasha Tsiklas, alongside Abe Kroc, intervened to secure the club's future.
So it was very tough. And we actually said, oh, look, this is not sustainable. Then I think we need to sell the team.
How do you meet Zola Mahobe?
Yeah, and then somebody actually said, look, there's a girl who's looking to buy a team, and Zola Mahobe. And I think it's Ivan Koza who actually gave us that name.
Okay.
And then
because he had tried to buy Pirates before.
Yeah.
So Dr. Koza then calls you and says,
yeah,
there's a man who's trying to buy a team.
Yeah.
You've had conversations about your struggles, so meet him.
Yeah. So that's when we sold the team in 1985, around June, I think.
The Sundowns underwent a period marked by significant highs and lows under the leadership of Angelo Tsiklas and Abe Kroc. Chilean coach Mario Tuan, alongside Tsiklas as his assistant, guided Sundowns to their first league championship, sparking jubilant scenes at HM Pitso Stadium as they secured an insurmountable lead over Cosmos. Despite this triumph, Sundowns couldn't defend their Olsen's challenge and BP Top 8 titles, leading to Tuan's departure. Tsiklas stepped in as caretaker coach before Trot Moloto and then Stan Laporte were appointed. In the 1989 season, Sundowns embarked on a promising 7-game unbeaten streak, but faltered in the final stretch, finishing 5th in the league. Stan Chabalala's return in 1990 reignited Sundowns' dominance as they topped the league table, losing only 2 games throughout the season. They clinched their first treble by triumphing in the Top 8 Cup and the JPS Knockout Cup, defeating Orlando Pirates 2-1 in the final. However, 1991 brought disappointment as Sundowns finished 2nd in the league without reaching any cup finals. The following year, under Augusto Palacios, Sundowns suffered further setbacks, losing the Top 8 Cup and Castle Challenge to rivals Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates, respectively, and ending the league season in 6th place. In 1993, Jeff Butler assumed the coaching reins amidst controversy, guiding Sundowns to their 3rd league title in a tightly contested race against Moroka Swallows. The following year, they finished 4th in the league and qualified for their maiden continental competition, the 1994 African Cup of Champions Clubs, only to bow out in the 2nd round to AS Vita Club. From 1995 to 2004, Mamelodi Sundowns navigated the transition to the Premier Soccer League after the National Soccer League was replaced ahead of the 1996-97 season. Following various coaching changes and player movements, including a brief but unsuccessful stint for Stan Chabalala in 1996 and 1997, Sundowns made a significant move by signing Raphael Chukwu from Nigerian club Shooting Stars SC. In July 1997, Ted Dumitru was appointed as head coach, ushering in a new era of success. Chukwu's partnership with Daniel Mudau proved formidable in front of goal, supported by a stellar lineup featuring Joel Masilela, Alex Bapela, Isaac Shai, Roger Foitamba, and goalkeeper John Tlal, among others. Sundowns surged to prominence, capturing 3 consecutive league titles from 1998 to 2000, while also claiming the Bob Save Super Bowl in 1998 and the Rothmans Cup in 1999. In 2001, Sundowns shifted their focus to continental aspirations, reaching the prestigious CAF Champions League final after defeating Petro Atletico in the semi-finals. Their journey culminated in a tough final against Egyptian giants Al Ahly, where they succumbed 4-1 on aggregate. After their peak seasons in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Sundowns underwent a rebuilding phase. They experienced fluctuating performances in both league and cup competitions, finishing 3rd in the 2001-02 season, 10th in 2002-03, 5th in 2003-04, and again placing 3rd in 2004-05 as they prepared for new challenges ahead. Mining tycoon Patrice Motsepe acquired a 51% stake in the club, eventually taking full ownership by purchasing the remaining shares. thereby becoming the sole proprietor of the club. Under Motsepe's stewardship, Mamelodi Sundowns broke a 6-year silverware drought in May 2006, clinching their 7th league title under co-coaches Miguel Gamondi and Neil Tove. Following a slow start to the 2006-07 season, Gamondi and Tove were replaced, and Gordon Igesund assumed the role of head coach. Igesund guided Sundowns to a successful title defense, dominating the league. However, their quest for a double was halted by a defeat to Ajax Cape Town in the 2007 ABSA Cup final. The 2009-10 season saw Sundowns rebound from a sluggish start, finishing second in the league standings after a strong second-half performance. Despite parting ways with coach Risto Stoichkov, Antonio Lopez Habas, previously Stoichkov's assistant, took over in the 2010-11 season, overseeing Sundowns' impressive league campaign. They topped the standings at the halfway mark, but fell short of securing the title in the final stretch. Habas resigned in February for personal reasons, and Ian Gorowa stepped in as interim head coach. In 2011, Dutch tactician Johan Neeskens was appointed with the aim of rejuvenating the club, which had last tasted silverware with the 2008 Nedbank Cup. Neeskens introduced young talent from the development squad and emphasized an attractive style of play, but his tenure was cut short despite setting a South African record with a 24-0 victory over Powerlines in the Nedbank Cup. The team's failure to clinch silverware, coupled with a loss in the 2012 Nedbank final to SuperSport United and a disappointing performance in the league, led to Neeskens' dismissal, following a defeat in the 2012 Telkom knockout final to Bloemfontein Celtic. In December 2, 2012, Pitso Mosimane assumed the role of head coach amidst a turbulent season for Sundowns, leading the team to a 9th-place finish in the league. The 2013-14 season started promisingly with a 6-game unbeaten streak, highlighted by a 13, followed by Keegan Dolly and Leonardo Castro in the 2014-15 season, strengthened Sundowns' attacking prowess. Supported by stalwarts like Lomfo Kekana, Samuel Mabunda, Themba Zwane, Teko Modise, and academy prodigy Percy Tau, the team finished second in the 2014 league, but secured both the Nedbank Cup and Telkom knockout titles. This marked the beginning of their dominant run in the league, clinching consecutive titles in 2015-16s, 2017-18s, 2018-19s, and 2019-20s. The 2015-16 season was particularly historic as Sundowns became the first team to surpass 70 points in the league since it adopted a 16-team format. In 2017, Mosimane achieved a significant milestone by guiding Sundowns to their maiden CAF Champions League triumph, fulfilling owner Patrice Motsepe's long-standing ambition since acquiring the club in 2004. Sundowns initially faced elimination in the 2016 CAF Champions League, but were reinstated after Congolese side Vita Club's disqualification.